Manchester United versus Liverpool will always be a huge game, always. It's one of the biggest fixtures in not just English football, but football in general. But today's match had a little extra spice added to it. Manchester United are trying to find themselves back into this race for the Champions League spaces, and Liverpool, having seen Arsenal win, having seen Man City win, needed to reciprocate and retake their spots as the #1 team in the league with a win at Old Trafford. Now, leading up to this game, I don't care what form United are in. I don't care. It's a rivalry. It's Old Trafford. It's always going to be tough, and it was. It ends 2-2. As an Arsenal fan, I can happily report it ends 2-2. I'm very happy. So let's go through the match and give my thoughts on where this leaves both teams for United's race for top 4 and Liverpool's race for the title. So the game starts, and I thought United for the first 15 minutes were good. They were at least matching Liverpool. But after that, it was just a complete and utter bombardment from Liverpool. It went the way we all thought it would go. Liverpool dominating the ball, dominating the chances, and not really giving United a word in edgewise. And they did get their reward eventually for that bombardment with the goal from Diaz. Good goal, by the way. But with the half ending 1-0, knowing that they had 14 shots, Onana was very, very busy. Just a pure domination from that Liverpool side in that half. You must say a huge opportunity missed. Very, very wasteful from Liverpool in the first half. It ended 1-0, could have ended 3-4-0. No kidding. And Carragher in the commentary mentioned it, that you just hope that this wouldn't come back to haunt Liverpool. Well, second half starts, Bruno Fernandes, great thinking, good goal. Mistake from Liverpool, and already 1-1. Should have been 2-3-0 during the first half, but instead 5 minutes into the second half, it's 1-1. Good goal from Bruno, good quick thinking, capitalizing on a Liverpool mistake. And then the match goes on, and it looked like United felt more belief. But even then, 5 minutes after Bruno's goal, they once again took their hold of the game until Kobbie Mainoo, a youngster who truly is proving himself to be one of the best up-and-coming youngsters in Europe. My personal thoughts on him before this match were, he looks good, but let's not get too carried away here. He proved me wrong. That goal was absolutely fantastic. He is 100% one of the best up-and-coming youngsters in Europe. That was a fantastic goal. To pull that off at his age in this fixture with what's at stake, I can do nothing but hold my hands up and say, well done, young man. That was a fantastic goal. And against the run of play, United find themselves 2-1 up. But the rest of the match goes on, and United looked better than in the first half, but it was still domination. Liverpool with their chances once again, and eventually they do get the reward with a penalty won by Harvey Elliott, which, by the way, I'm kind of on and off about this, but looking at this again and again and again, I don't think that's a penalty. I think Harvey Elliott goes down before Bissaka even touches him. That for me is not a penalty. I've seen it given plenty of times, yes, but it's not a penalty in my personal opinion, and I hope for the future of the game they stop giving these. It's not a pen. You can't say they didn't get what they deserved, which is a goal. Salah scoring the penalty once again for Liverpool in these fixtures. He always scores against United. And as the rest of the game goes on, they bombard United again, chance after chance. I'm not going to give United credit for, their great defense, because they weren't great. Liverpool broke through plenty of times. They just once again, like the first half, could not capitalize. The performance to pick out in this game, I'd say Mainoo, once again, like I mentioned, great youngster, fantastic. Casemiro for United was dreadful. He was just terrible. Nunes was awful. And it's not just him, Salah as well, Gakpo as well, and Diaz, wasteful all throughout the game. The most highlighted performances is, for me, yes, Mainoo, but also Casemiro just being dreadful for United, really just allowing anyone who is anyone to go through him, and the front line for Liverpool just really not living up to what they needed in this title race. And the way both teams should feel, let's start with United. Look, they should feel good considering how no one was expecting this. No one thought that they'd draw. Liverpool were heavy favourites for this match. We all thought that it's going to be a clean win, and getting a draw, being leading at one point, is something to be proud of considering where you are and where they are. But understanding what you're in for currently at the end of the season. Villa dropped points yesterday, trying to get into the top 4. They should feel 50-50. Happy because they went against the odds, unhappy because they couldn't capitalize on a Villa dropped points. Liverpool, they should be kicking themselves. Arsenal won, City won. It's their chance to get back up top. Now it's United, yes, so it's always going to be tough, but watching the game unfold, my goodness. Jurgen Klopp mentioned after the match that if United were to play that way against Arsenal, Arsenal would win. Completely agree. Liverpool had their way with United time and time again. They broke through time and time again, and they've really got to be kicking themselves for not breaking through and getting that winning goal. Now, what this means for both teams' placements in the table and their race for their respective top 4 race and title race. For United, look, I'm gonna be honest, for me, their pursuit for top 4 ended against Chelsea. That capitulation from United kind of just set it in stone. No way are they winning. No way are they getting into a Champions League spot. Even if 5th does get you into the UCL this season, which it may, after that Chelsea game, I could not see them getting in. And today with the draw, it kind of solidifies it. As it stands right now, they are 6th place with 49 points. Now, as of recording this video, Spurs are currently playing Forest and they're currently winning. But let's just play devil's advocate and say they actually know they don't beat Forest. Forest do a quick turnaround and they beat Spurs. Even then, Spurs being in 5th if they were to lose would be 8 points in front of you, and Villa 11. It's just too much for me, too much ground to make up in such little time. And that's implying Spurs do lose. They're currently winning right now and probably will win. And this is, let's be honest, detrimental for United, for their ambitions. They're entering a new era with a new ownership in Ratcliffe and Ineos. It's a different time. But with the ambitions of United, with the activity that they probably want to make in the transfer market, getting into the UCL is key, and they won't be. The match against Chelsea and this match here against Liverpool kind of solidifies it for me. 100%, they're not getting top 4. Now Liverpool, well, because of this draw, they are 2nd. They don't reclaim their top spot. Arsenal are 1st on goal difference though. It's 71 points for Liverpool and Arsenal, with City in 3rd on 70 points. Now, I made a video around a week and a half ago about the title race, and spoiler alert, I said that City are my favourites. I thought that City would win it. Now, since then, we've seen Arsenal versus City, we've seen Arsenal versus Brighton, we've seen City versus Palace, we've seen Liverpool versus United. My thoughts as of today are the same. As an Arsenal fan, I'm over the moon with how we are performing, over the moon with our defensive masterclass and our offensive masterclass, being the most prolific team in front of goal and also the best defensive team with our defense conceding the least and scoring the most. But there are fixtures on the way for Arsenal, particularly Spurs away, United away, Villa at home, Chelsea at home. It's hard to imagine that we won't drop points in at least 1 or 2 of those matches. I respect just how good we've been. We've been amazing, but particularly the 2 away games against Spurs and United just irk me, and I think we may suffer just a tad bit, and maybe there might be a 1 or 2 draws in there. And with City, have you seen their fixture list? Look at this. I think they're gonna win every single game. I really do. And yes, even if they were to win every game, Liverpool are still in front, but I expect them to also drop points in the remainder of the season, and that would be enough for City to capitalize on and once again take home this title. It sucks for me to say, it's hard for me to say, but the point of this channel is to be as unbiased as possible, just give my general thoughts, and these are my thoughts. As good as it looks right now with Arsenal sitting top, and it looks damn good being on top, I expect City to win. So yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe for more. There is a link on your screen right now. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Comment down below your thoughts on the match and your thoughts on the title race and the race for top 4. You can also see links on your screen right now for other videos on the channel. Check them out if you wanna. Have a great day, and as always, take care of yourselves.